Good evening, everybody.
Okay. So it's kind of late, so we're gonna be a little bit quiet.
Midnight.
Because people are trying to sleep. So what did we do today?
We woke up at 6:30. No, we woke up at 6:15, and we were all like up and out of our beds by like 6:30, and we were supposed to be down by 6:45. And I'm so proud of us.
Wait. Yeah, we didn't.
Well, we didn't make it on time, but at least we were all out of bed.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So we had breakfast, and then we made a lunch, and then we had to leave, and we went to our open house ministry, and there we just do a VBS for kids, because for the kids of the used to be homeless families.
People who are trying to, open houses, like, for people who are trying to get back on track to, like...
Yeah, to kind of get away from their addictions and seek a better path. And yeah, we just pretty much sang songs, did a skit, did a Bible verse, did a craft, and then we just like played with the kids. Yeah.
And then the kids we met today were all kids we didn't meet before, and we were like all like ready to go in. We were so excited, and then we walked through the door, and these kids are just so inviting.
They're really cute.
They were. Oh, and then we met Keely. Keely met Keely.
Yeah.
Keely, you have to tell them her story.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell it? Oh wait, but you don't have a mic.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be really.
I look like Gollum.
It's okay.
You don't.
Here. Okay, tell your Keely story.
Okay. I'm eating. Well,
It's okay.
no. Cut that part out. Okay, so
You're holding it.
Okay,
So-
the Keely and Keely story.
okay. So yeah, she was just sitting alone, and I walked over to her. I was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And she's like, "Keely." I was like, "What?" I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's my name too!" And then we just bonded over that, and then we found out that she had an older brother, like Kyle, a younger sister like her, and then we had an even younger brother, and he had Down syndrome, and it just like, yeah, it was just weird. It was cool.
Yeah.
And she wrote me a note. What did it say? Keely, I like you. Do you want to be friends? By the way, you're really fun to play with, or something like that. Yeah. So cute. So yeah.
Back to you, Annabelle and Alyssa.
Subscribe.
Okay. Open house went by really fast, actually.
Yeah. My head was throbbing. So tired.
And then we played like a game with the kids. It was like this one.
Birdman.
Yeah. And we played tag and frisbee.
Played with the bubble machine.
Oh yeah, I played with that for a long time because the kid.
Crank it, man.
Cranky dank.
Bubbles.
Yeah, and then after that we went to lunch and we did the culture walk around Portland. In my group, we just went like a couple of blocks down because I couldn't walk that far.
Purple toe.
Yeah, I'm a purple toe.
Crimpled.
Crumpled. Yeah, and then we kind of just like observed and like we're looking at how like a lot of people just kind of passed by, a lot of the homeless people. Tim even took a time lapse of it to like show. But yeah, it was interesting. Oh, but afterwards, Tim had like a bunch of extra oranges, so like he like went up to them and said, "Do you want some oranges?"
Why are you laughing?
Do you want some oranges?
Yeah, but it was.
Oh, okay.
But it was really cool because you could just see like their faces like lit up, and like it was just like oranges, but they like seemed so like thankful for it, and yeah. So, yeah. How was your culture walk?
Our culture walk was, we just did a lot of like, we were really quiet. So basically every time we looked around, we'd be like, oh yeah, and their buildings are like modern, and then there's some that are less modern, and there's like this great mixture. And then we saw like the windmills on top of a building, and we usually never see that, so you know that they're like, Portland's more about like environmental. Yeah. When we were walking, there was a man standing next to Peggy, and he was homeless, and he was holding like his sandals in his hands, and like this was like a scary moment for me. I was like, oh, I was like, because I didn't know what he was gonna do, and I was really scared. So the light turned, the walk sign, yeah, and then we started walking, and he like throws his like slippers down, and I was like, what do I do? I was like really scared. I was like, what is he gonna do? Should I pick it up? And then I just kind of kept walking because I didn't know what to do. So that was kind of like scary for me today because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Story time, the time I was harassed by a flip-flop. Don't they all cry? Clickbait. Comedy.
Yeah, but besides that, Portland's really pretty. Nice city. Really lots of different people.
Food, architecture.
Yeah, lots of coffee.
Oh,
which I really want to get some coffee. Yeah. And then after that, we kind of just like talked about our culture walk, and then we went to the real life exhibit. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to talk about it?
You can talk about it, then I'll jump in.
Okay. So basically, the real life exhibit is it just kind of is like a museum that captures like different in like different countries, like disasters or like conflict, and like people like suffering from different like illnesses and poverty, and it just kind of like really captures like how like people live, and it's really hard to see. It's really heavy, but it's like cool to experience. Kind of like really opens your eyes that like there's so much going on in the world that like we don't know about. Yeah. Want to jump in?
What's also cool about like the real life exhibit is that they show like statistics of how like things were before their medical team like showed up, and like I thought that was really cool. The contrast in numbers was drastic.
Well, yeah. There's like this like light that's
the light again, like
yeah, it's like every like
5 seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds a child dies from a preventable disease. But it, like that number used to be 3 seconds, so it's kind of cool. Like a couple years later, like it's now 5 seconds, even though that's like not such a big difference. Like it's still like
it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
Yeah. I really wanted to get a boomerang of it, but I didn't have
enough
storage.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, and then on the way back, there's lots of traffic.
Oh yeah, and Tim was talking about how he doesn't like traffic.
Yeah. And then we got dinner. Yeah, we had dinner, and then we went to get boba.
Boba debrief.
Boba debrief.
Wait, what was this chant?
The what?
Boba debrief. Yeah. So we had boba, and everybody had their debrief sections in the boba shop. I felt really bad for the lady because it was one lady and like how many of us? 30 of us.
She looked happy though, because we were giving her business.
It took so long.
Yeah.
I know. I felt bad because so many other people came in too.
She did their orders like in between.
That's good.
Anything from debrief?
I need a burp. Sorry.
Subscribe.
But yeah. I mean, most of the stuff we shared is what we talked about in debrief.
Talk about the high point and the low point.
High point. Oh well, I already said it.
Yeah. Well, like high point for me today was the kids. I was just really excited to meet them, and they were really enthusiastic. So I really liked that.
Yeah, low point.
Oh, the low point was the real life exhibit, because they had like the new section that we didn't go into last time, and I got to see like those numbers compared to like other countries. That was really
Sorry.
oh my gosh. And the whole slipper situation, that was really scary for me, so that was kind of a low point because in that moment I didn't know what to do.
Oh, you good? Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I guess my high point was the orange.
Oh, the oranges.
Yeah, just seeing the I don't know, just seeing their faces.